Blessings and salutations, wonderful Libras and the crosswatchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, is a general collective read. Yes, I'm back in NYC temporarily, but you hear noise in the background. I had deleted the first upload when I was starting it because of the ambulance, and usually I let the ambulance play, and I was seeing it might be emergency read, especially when the energy came of anxiety. So we're gonna see what happens in this read because I know part of the story because it's a message for the collective. So what's meant for you is going to show, and what's not for you, let it go. Alrighties, dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful, beautiful Libras. Amen. And again, let's see what we have for Libra, please. August 1st to August 7th, 2022. For the highest good of Libra, please. Please show me what I need to see. For clarity. What's this bent card here? Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. For Libra, please. Show me what I need to see with clarity. For Libra's highest good. Thank you kindly. The phone energy. Alright, I've seen this before, but there's communication. You know, something that actually, an old problem having a silver lining. And it's just like you're moving ahead, you're getting communication, whether it's you or them, but it's something coming in. See a routine check, mind, coin, heart, health, foundation, and maintenance. Car, whatever you need to check on everything. Make sure everything is up to par. Just a routine check. Let's see what we have for. Alright, in the past energies, a happy, holy union, matrimony, or christening. I don't know if it's a marriage, but there was something in the past that happened to do with something in the past was happy, a christening. Okay. Let's see. Alrighties. The boy who cried wolf with the Knight of Wands. Somebody in this energy currently is feeling where somebody is definitely, that boy cried wolf is somebody who's definitely lying. Somebody's magnifying something that they to distract you from tending to your flock, to tending to your sheep, to taking care of your business. Somebody was distracted, and then in the process, because they're incapable of tending to their own business. So they tend to want to, somebody just trying to throw you off. But whereas Knight of Wands is something flying in there, playboy, heartbreaker, passionate, sexy, but this motherfucker is flying in now. Whether or not is it somebody trying to come in and disrupt this foundation of your marriage, holy union, is yet to be seen. Ooh, the Magician is right here, Gemini, Virgo energy, but it's showing definitely some manifesting confidence, success, and recognition. Let's see, for Libra, please. August 1st to August 7th, 2022. August 1st. Thank you. Okay, I was on too much. Okay, sometimes it's spiteful and delightful, but we're going to see what else we have here for Libra, please. Oh, sheesh. Indecisive, unsure, second guessing. Throat chakra speaking on it. And your dream is worth pursuit. Even with this happy holy union, somebody is indecisive, unsure, second guessing it. Because in this current situation, if somebody, the boy cried wolf, his chakra, the throat chakra is speaking on it. Feeling clear enough to say maybe this is the communication that's coming in, because it's speaking on what has to be done, maybe to resolve the problem. Because with the Knight of Wands coming in, is showing underneath that your dream is worth pursuit. Someone is coming in confident, passionate, and sexy, coming in fast, but it's definitely because they're feeling that it's worth going for. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay. Somebody's definitely trying to have their good vibes, no gossip. All you want is good energy, or they could get away from you. It's like, listen, stop the shenanigans. Somebody's second guessing something because they're thinking, look, what's going on here? Is this what you do? Like, are you drama queen or king? Oh, we got the Six of Cups. But even with the shallow how, ooh, with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again. So I'm making a heartfelt plea because even down to the burden, they really do feel like it's a dream that they really want to be in a wish fulfillment with you. It's just that they got some shallow issues. There's some things, honestly, they got to work on some things, and it's kind of have you unsure, but who knows how the communication is going to go for this week. Let's see for Libra. August 1st to August 7th. August 1st to August 7th. 2022 for Libra, please. Now, as far as who's here as far as astrology wise, everybody's here. It's a lot of fire and cups, but it's also swords. I think I see everybody but earth signs. I see everybody here except for Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That's just as of now. Let's see, clarification for Libra, August 1st to August 7th. Now I see some earth in the cut. As far as that communication goes, from a wise perspective, a perspective of somebody's in a position of wisdom and grounded with, coinage as well. Okay, so this happy holy union is an untold story. Powerful. But with the boy cried wolf, the Knight of Swords in the reverse is no longer really engaged in that type of communicating with that type of energy of somebody throwing you off. Knight of Wands is even clarified by the Nine of Wands. Somebody that's definitely coming in because they're coming in fast and they're coming in, but they coming in like, who it's like kind of looking at it like a person who been in numerous tumultuous. What happened? Oh, look at that light went off like that. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Numerous tumultuous. See that light went off for a minute? I don't know why that happened. Maybe something stopped for a minute, but it's showing that even with this person coming in, they've been through a lot and they kind of guarded, but they're giving this persona that they're not. Ooh. Sheesh. Yeah, this indecisive, unsure, second guessing is the world in reverse. That is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. But it's definitely feeling like the indecisiveness comes from this feeling of how you could, your perspective on how you take on the world. Because when it's upright, it's like you taking on the world, you doing everything, distance, anything doesn't matter. But when it's in reverse, it's like you're second guessing, indecisive, unsure, doubting yourself. And even when you're speaking from your throat chakra, it's because this Queen of Wands is just manipulative energy. And you're just basically speaking on the place of this Queen of Wands in reverse. That's somebody that definitely could give up this boy who cried wolf. It could definitely give up somebody who they lied about. Something. They told you they were a victim of something and they wasn't. They're making it, and it's like talking to them like, wow, you... And even down to coming in for these answers, it's like, listen, I'm coming in fast because I'm tired of literally mother pluckers coming for you. It's like I'm looking like I'm tired of it. Even with the dream birth pursuit, You tired of this negative energy and this backbiting energy. It's like you want to communicate to this place where, listen, somebody is in the center where you communicate, you won't get to the bottom of it, but it's showing that, yeah, it's, in the center of it, it's somebody that's real shiesty. Your dream is worth pursuit, meaning down to the Three of Wands, where people come into where you could work with. You could work with certain people. You know, it's looking like this energy right here is like, wow, you're letting it be known that this is something you would never want to engage with going forward. The truth is the Five of Wands. The truth is these mother pluckers is resist. There's a lot of mother pluckers that's resistance, low vibrational, competitive, and it's like you no longer. Goodness, what am I hitting? What is going on here? Is it coming out the cord? Excuse. Let me check on this. Let's make sure this is plugged in all the way. Pardon me. But it looks to me like it's true to you that these people are very combative and definitely be coming for you. And it's like, oh, what is this? Because of the fact that you were wise enough to know and flourishing and abundant, and you're sitting in this position that you don't even want to deal with that type of energy. Even to things that you are stuck to and enlightened to see, or things that you feel like, it's not saying like you're stuck, but you feel like you're tied to certain things, but you really in a position to where you want to change the perspective. Look at all these major arcanas. Look at this. Temperance and time pouring into things that you need to, but the inevitable will happen. Aries energy, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer energy, to what you know. Yeah, everybody's not privy to what you know. Because you have, honestly, the paper to confirm it. And even with this Eight of Wands in reverse is when it's like, this is when it comes down to, I no longer could work with you. Because you're trying to literally change the perspective of the end so it could be a place where you don't have to, like, cut them off completely. Because you don't want to. I feel like things is not fated to be that way, but what's showing is that eventually you will leave if you have to, because you're nobody's fool, and you looking at your cup of elaborate love to a place that they don't see it for what it is. You're going to make sure of it. I'm just going to put it like that, because it seems that combative energy that you're dealing with is so manipulative, and you're just trying to let them know, listen, this is not the way to go at it. This is not the way to do things. Because if you're telling them that intuitively, they're going to lose going that type of way, because at the end of the day, you completely focus on, God diggity darn, what's going on here? I don't understand. I don't know what the short is, because I kid you not. Let me just say this. I take this into the fact of this light keep going off and on and off and on, is that this could be an off and on situation. Let's see. Advice and outcome, please. For Libra, please. Advice and outcome for August 1st. Right at the bottom is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody was super deceptive. And probably some even stole. You know? But definitely is showing the center energy that somebody was definitely telling a lot of fibs, and you had to let it be known to them. For Libra, please. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome. For Libra, please. Advice and outcome, please. For Libra, please. August 1st to August 7th, 2022. Okay. for Libra, please. Sheesh, you got the Pope and the Popist in reverse, side by side. Sheesh, Judgment in reverse. You got the Lovers. Good. You know what? I don't get why this keep going out. I promise you, this is the first time this was happening. Everything is plugged in, and it just keeps showing this off and on, off and on. Wow. Wow. Justice in reverse, Libra energy with the moon, Pisces energy. All these major arcanas came out in its advice and outcome. We have the Lovers, Pope, the Popist, which is the Hierophant, and the what's the Hierophant and the who is the Popist and upright? Hierophant, High Priestess. Thank you. Judgment is in reverse. The Justice is in reverse. And let me just tell you, I see a snake all through the place of this advice and outcome. It's like 3 snakes all over the place. It's like, but let me say this. It's showing it even down to no longer looking to this place of wanting to go forward and apologize, even though, like I said, with this connection, it's like you're staying adamant on certain things that you cannot compromise and you can't juggle with it. And that's why for some you have to walk away from that entitled energy, because what you see as far as going forward is that you have to work with people where they can work with you. You can't deal with these people that's literally hindering the work you're doing. And then we're showing like with this need to handle things fast because you just want to get it handled, because this connection that you feel is your wish fulfillment and you want to take care of it. It's like a priority. It's like while you have the energy, you want to put it in to do so. Even with this feeling right here of this indecisiveness and not sure of how you're going to take on this, is because it feels like it's delicate, right? And it seems like nobody's trying to put in all this work on something so tedious and could possibly not even endure. And it's even with because like that's why it's not want to commit to something that's not even capable to hold the weight. And then it's even showing to this where you're speaking from this place. It's coming clear. It's not hiding anything. It's letting it be known that things is not fair and things need to be held accountable. Because even right here, we're showing the dream, whether it's worth being pursued, it's just showing a place to where you could work with somebody and the place to where it is y'all on the same page. Because right now, again, it's showing there's an imbalance and there's a lot of secrets where people are giving into their wild side. And you're just not even into that. You're not into all of these mother pluckers pretending that they're coming to clean up a mess, but they really are there just stepping in it. And you're more or less recovering from that, because even with this Hermit in reverse, it's making a move on certain things, letting things go, coming to see things as far as what the red flags was, and looking at it to the perspective of where you see it as far as your future is concerned. It's like, I don't see a future in this type of energy. My perspective of the past has changed. You have made a definitive decision that at the end of the day you can't go forward, because for some you're healing from being left out in the cold, and you don't no longer see a victory in something that they don't feel strong enough to endure. Because it's looking at how you're taking care of yourself and reflecting, you're sitting more in a single position. And it's going to be where they feel for some to return to you with a new perspective of, oh, I'm not coming in all fast. I'm coming in to try to get the understanding. But they, for some, it's because they didn't see a victory anywhere else. And they honestly, for you don't see a victory with them as well, because truth be told, you don't feel like they're willing to put in the work to build this foundation. You don't feel like they're willing to put in the work to give reciprocity. You just feel like they just coming in fast, but what you need is something nurturing. hmm But it also shows that if you hinder your perspective on how you take it on the world, like if you limit your perception on what's out there for you, you're gonna wind up having a heartbreak again. So it's basically saying sky is the limit. Matter of fact, out of this world. Look, off and on again, because they're not showing they're not capable for some of you. Because in the position where you stand, where you feel like you're in a position to give enough love, your cup is good to where you feel stable enough to give, and because you feel like you're in a safe position, the the other is more or less a codependency. You know, it's like one is in a position of, yeah, I'm in a place to give enough love and receive, but the other person, their perception of working with you is because of how detail oriented and meticulous and how well you work. It's not about no more of a connection. They want to return because they can't deal with the fact they're not a part of, like the fact that when that they don't want it to be where they're no longer able to be around you. They don't want it to be where you completely toss them out your tower to where they're not allowed to be back in your kingdom because of this imbalance. But they just want a good time and have a good vibe with you, even though there is a pair here. They're not seeing it clear. Even to you, you're not seeing it clear. You're just seeing that there's greed and one-sidedness. And that's what I see. I was just reading from the bottom of the knees. I'm just telling you what I see collectively. I know it got a little specific, but you know what's for you and what's not. I hope it resonates to the highest good for what you need it for. It's just a weekly read. So for next week, depending on what you do with your free will, who knows what the part of the story will be for the following week. But I hope this does help to whatever you need to know for your highest good. So next time, beautiful Libras, love and light.